Hi everyone, Olivia Reiner here for Packers News, joined by Jim Owczarski, and we are here to talk about the linebackers of the Green Bay Packers 2019 season, give our evaluations and all of our thoughts. We'll start with the outside linebackers. This time last season, probably a little bit later, last year, Brian Gutekunst was calculating his plot to add on some outside linebackers, some edge rushers to the Packers defense. Could you, if you're Brian Gutekunst a year ago, could you even imagine the improvements that he would ultimately be able to make to this Packers defense, this edge rushing core in Preston and Zadarius Smith? Could you even wrap your head around it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, and they have said that. They thought for sure they could get one, let alone both. And while in March he said, hey, we're paying for youth. We think these guys are on the upswing of their career, in their prime. They're going to be healthy. I don't think he thought they'd play 84% of the snaps and have, 27.5 sacks, and Zadarius Smith probably rightfully snubbed in some of these postseason awards. I mean, if he knew that, maybe Rashawn Gary isn't the pick at 12, because frankly, Rashawn just never got a chance to play very much because those guys were so good and so healthy. So no, Olivia, I think a year ago, this time in March, he probably hoped to a degree. I can't imagine that he expected what he got out of those a totally remade outside linebackers room.
So the inside linebacker position is in a very different place than the outside linebackers position. Blake Martinez is a pending free agent. Brian Gutekunst needs to decide whether or not he wants to keep Martinez around, who will surely be expensive. Should the Packers try to keep Martinez, who is a big leader in that locker room and who knows the defense really well?
Yeah, it's my first gut is that there just won't be a match, Olivia. I think once a player hits unrestricted free agency, now other teams will view Martinez like Gutekunst viewed the Smiths. Young player, rising, ascending, led the league in tackles, set a franchise record in tackles, all of those things that Blake does well. Now, and conversely, I could see the Packers, while they value him, maybe Mike Pettin feels and Brian Gutekunst feels, you know what, that needs to be redone just as much as the outside group was, and whether that's through the draft or maybe some different parts in free agency, but clearly something there, Olivia, needs to be fixed, because the last couple of years they've rotated bodies next to Martinez and it just hasn't worked. And I think if you start clean, that allows you the money and maybe the snaps to do so.
All right, well, we'll see what they end up doing there at inside linebacker this offseason. Guys, make sure you're checking out all of our other report cards over on PackersNews.com. Follow us on all of our social media platforms so you can stay in the loop this offseason. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.